Hi, welcome to the Los Olivos Wine Merchant and Cafe, where you not only get to taste California Central Coast wines, but you also get to meet the winemakers. Today I have the honor of speaking with Matt Brady of Jaffurs Wine Cellars. Matt is our featured winemaker for the month of July, and that means that all Jaffurs wines, these three wines that we're carrying, we have the Jaffurs 2014 Roussanne, we have the Jaffurs 2013 Syrah, and this beauty that's in this glass is the Jaffurs Petite Syrah from Thompson Vineyard. So all three of these wines are going to be offered at 20% off. I highly recommend you take advantage of this. This is quite a deal that you're probably not going to find anywhere else. So stop on in, have a glass, enjoy it with your meal, or you can visit us online. You can buy it online and enjoy it in the comfort of your own home with your friends and with hopefully a really good meal. So, Matt, I have a philosophy that wine is an expression of the winemaker. In fact, I'll borrow what our last featured winemaker last month, Jessica Gasca, used this quote from a beautiful poem, and it referred to the wine as intelligent wine. So an intelligent bottle of wine, one that is made with a winemaker who knows what they're doing, is going to have an aspect of their personality that's infused into it. If you could describe in one word an aspect of your personality that is infused in the wine that you're making for Jaffurs, what would that be?
I think right now the quality that I'm most excited about is the energy in our wine. So I guess that would be my word, is energy.
Energy?
Just because the wines, we've been really focused on, throughout the long history of Jaffurs, we've been focused on, truly representing the vineyard in our wines and capturing all that's there.
And how many different vineyards? I know Jaffurs has a number.
We work with about half a dozen different vineyards scattered throughout Santa Barbara County. And Thompson Vineyard, where the Petite Syrah is from, that was our first vineyard dating back to 1994 when Craig Jaffurs started the winery. So we've been there for 22 years. We've been at Stoltman for a little over 20 years, Biennacido since 1996. So we have a lot of continuity with our vineyard sources. And really our goal at the winery is to focus a lot in the vineyards, work really hard getting the best grapes that we can, and then capturing all that we can at the winery and preserving, protecting, maximizing that potential. And I think the end result is the wines are just full of expression. They've got a lot of energy. They're bright. They're fresh. And I'm really proud of the wines that we've been making, especially the last few years.
Well, I know Jaffurs has a wonderful reputation, so they're doing something right.
Yeah, 23 years making Rhone varietals in Santa Barbara County. So
some history. Yeah,
we're one of the older Rhone producers here, and work with arguably the best vineyards in the county, and everything's done in small production. So we, our grapes in the field and our wines in the cellar receive a lot of attention, and we're really a quality-driven winery.
I agree. Well, speaking of history, I know you have quite a bit of history with Jaffurs Cellars. Can you share your path with starting with Jaffurs? And
So I started in 2005. I was still going to UCSB at the time. I got a global studies degree, nothing wine related.
Global studies?
And
slash winemaker?
Well, little did I know. And I read a cool article about Jaffurs in our local independent paper, the weekly paper.
Yep.
And they sounded like cool guys, and I had thought about learning more about wine. I was really passionate about wine from a young age, and was spending my weekends going up to the valley and visiting tasting rooms and wineries, and read the article about Jaffurs, thought I'd give them a call. And
that was such an exciting time. I mean, it's exciting now too, but that was kind of the
it was right after Sideways.
It was very fresh.
A lot of buzz in the air with wine. It was a really fun time to be making wine in Santa Barbara County. And I stuck around for the harvest in 2005 after working in the tasting room for a few months, and helped make wine that first vintage for me in 2005. And I got the full-time job at Jaffurs after that, and I've had about 1 million job titles since then. And Craig Jaffurs gave me the winemaker promotion last year, so
Congratulations.
he and I make the wines together, and it's
so
been
how do you, since I know you were in the tasting room and you helped with harvest, you've done every aspect of what an individual can do working at a winery, and now you're the winemaker. How is that? How is that different? And how has everything influenced what you do?
For a small company, it's really important to be connected to the different parts of the business, I think. So, dealing with tasting room customers and wine club members and kind of the direct part of our sales business has been really helpful as a winemaker, because you kind of get an idea of what the market's like. And I've done some sales work out in the market, visiting restaurants and wine stores, and that's really helpful to get a good sense of what's exciting right now and what different people are doing and what.
Well, you can make wine, but if you can't sell it, then you're not going to be making it for long.
Yeah, and so it's been really helpful to be plugged into the whole wine world, and kind of have those the things that you learn interacting with customers and accounts across the country. That provides like a good backdrop to the winemaking, because it's like, well, would they prefer a richer style or maybe a brighter, fresher style? And those are good things to keep in mind always. I think at the end of the day, my belief is you got to stick to your guns and make the wines that you believe in, and that's of the utmost importance.
Well, thank you, Matt, for coming out, and
thank you.
Nice getting to know you.
Thank
Cheers.
you very much. Cheers.